Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alemi, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. Last episode, we figured out that Nagito even used poison in his case. God damn it! Why does this guy try to kill himself with 3 different methods just to get it? And now we go further with, no, that's not it.
Chiaki?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Yeah, he used you guys to...
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison?
As the fire started.
When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
Yeah.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
When the fire grenades were brought in...
I see!
Yep.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Exactly!
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
Exactly.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
You guys.
One of us.
What the heck? One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Exactly.
Hold on a sec. The Nagito was... Did you mean he didn't kill himself?
Technically not. But if you prepare everything, you kind of kill yourself, honestly.
What the heck?
Yeah.
But you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Yeah! In the whole scheme, he committed suicide. But, technically, one of you guys murdered him because one of you threw the flame grenade.
Then who killed Nagito? You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
I see!
Nagito himself.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Exactly.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the...
Nagito.
I see! That was also Nagito.
Yep.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
So we could deploy the grenade. Someone throw the poison.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Yep.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
Because
It
he's
was a
insane.
A trap?
Yeah.
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
And to rely on his dumb fucking luck, or being the ultimate bullshit lucker that he is, that the traitor would throw the grenades so that he can unveil them and they get executed in the class trial. It's so sick.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
We don't
I
know.
don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Exactly.
Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
Exactly.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
Exactly.
And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's how sick he is.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
Yep.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
So we wouldn't see him.
All all the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Well, hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
It was. He opened his grip as he died.
It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
He is,
It
unfortunately.
was his trap all along.
Yep.
Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened.
Exactly.
His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
Because it would bring the ultimate hope. The ultimate hope.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end.
True.
However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces! For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick.
Yep.
Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades.
No.
I am...
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
It is.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his... If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits...
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an...
So, of course this trial still counts.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can... No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Yep.
Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I
No.
want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right, it doesn't mean the trial's over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set up. I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's...
Going to set the closing argument, which we can soon. Poison bottle. Then he's all set up. Nope, that's not the one. Here's at the restaurant, we have that. No, it's not there. No, not there as well. God damn it, okay. What was that? Probably wasn't tied up. It's there. That was the point. Then he injured himself, all that stuff I don't have. Wait a second, I think the canisters are still warm. Nope, that wasn't the spot. Then I know where it was. Oh, what's behind the Monokuma panel? Gas mask. Oop. There it is. Okay, there. Oh, missed it once. Okay. What do we have here? We're switching the poison. The lighter is not in here. Tie the burned rope to my... That it's there. So, what do we have else here? He injured himself, stabbed his own hand. The fireworks, the video message. What do we have else? Are the sprinklers in here? They're thrown, we see that already. Sprinklers are on. Nope. None of them make sense for him. When did his mouth is covered here? And then the plushie's ready. Such a sick crime, honestly. This makes it so sick. Put the lighter there. When it's shattered. Oh, even if I see this, it's such a fucking sick crime. Cool. I think one is left now. Yeah, there should be one left and then we're done. I hate this case. So, we're done.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Yep.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Yep.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison.
Yep.
When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade.
Exactly.
With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory. And put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
Yep.
The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
Yep.
While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it.
Yep.
From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion.
That's how he did it.
First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Yep.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
Yeah, which makes it so wicked.
Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear.
Yep,
His
that's
plan
willpower,
still wasn't
man.
over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire.
It's so
We then
wicked,
aimed for the
honestly.
fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness.
Yep.
Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed some. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity
Is the real trap.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
Exactly.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
No.
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Are you saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
He cared too much. He relied on his luck.
He said this to us earlier.
Going to be fine. I'm pretty sure that everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. Not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames, and he believed we'd fall into his trap.
Yep.
By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his
In his
heart.
fucking
I
luck.
want you to try to remember what that is.
Whatever you do. In his talent.
See,
Hajime Hinata. Woo!
Nagito believes in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Yep. After all, the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. so it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
Yep.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
He had.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the...
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder and point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it? Ah, that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet? Huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That you had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened in the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get a cleaning duty as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted to be picked for cleaning duty. You relied on your luck. It's not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Huh? I'm Huh, for someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem to be very lucky right now. At that time said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just as I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck.
He did.
No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
Exactly.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
Nope.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student. And incorporated that luck into his plan.
Of course he did.
As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
Of course he did. It's fucking Nagito.
Risked his life for that?
Yep.
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide that.
Who is it? Who's...
No, I don't even have to know. The traitor.
I see! That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Exactly.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message...
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm the bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Yep. What is it? Just as Nagito said in the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. And who the traitor is, we'll find out hopefully in the next episode. So, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye!